Greetings, everybody. Give me just a moment. I'm setting up 2 pages on here. Okay, go live. There we go. Okay, I think we are set here. Okay, there we go. We are now live on both Facebook and YouTube. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We may have a customer, I'm not sure, but that's okay. So greetings, everybody. Welcome to the Martial Arts History Museum. My name is Michael Matsuda. I'm president and founder of the museum. Thank you all for tuning in. I did leave a message yesterday, but I apologize. I was fooling around with it and hitting the editing button, and of course I deleted it. So I'm doing it again. So I hope you don't mind. Sorry about that. These computers. You just hit the wrong button, and there it goes. It's gone wherever. So what can I say? So anyway, welcome to the museum. What's new? What's going on? What's happening at the Martial Arts History Museum? As you know, we were able to open our doors. We've now been open just a few weeks. Eric Dutra, thank you for watching on Facebook. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for watching. Alan Woodman from Vegas. Thank you for watching. I was just in Vegas the other day, and they're not fully opened up yet. If you went to Vegas, the streets are all paved, not with gold, but with construction. And it just took me like 20 minutes to go a block. So if you're going to Vegas, I would say wait a little while until they finish that street. And it's all the hotels are dark and all that. So it was an experience. But where we are at, it was very lively, very lively. So we had a great time where we were at. So anyway, so we've been open about a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, I would say. And people are already calling to book events. I know. We could take off our masks now, which is very cool. Carrie, thank you for watching, Carrie. So we can take off our masks now and all that. So these little masky things, here we go. So these become part of our history. We'll say 20 years from now, hey, do you remember this? Like they show, Pac-Man or Pong or one of the old games. They show, do you remember this? Oh, yeah, that was a mask they forced us to wear back in the day. Oh, we're going to be like 90 I remember back in the day. Anyway, that's what the masks are going to be. My sister-in-law says she's going to wear it all the time, but I was just at a restaurant yesterday, and there was one person in the entire restaurant that wore it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. They're going to be like, got a mask? Why? Anyway, so what else is going on here at the Martial Arts History Museum? So anyway, we had a great celebration. We were in Vegas the other day celebrating a nice dinner ceremony. A lot of the Black Karate Federation, old friends of mine, were there. The guy we went to go see, Steve Saunders, Mohammed, was not there. So, oh well, we had a great time, but that's the reason we went down there for him. And he wasn't there, but we still had a fun time. I could see all my old friends from the old days, and it was fantastic. Got to see Cecil Peoples and Donnie Williams and all those great guys. It was Robert Temple. Everybody was just fantastic time. We had a blast. Couldn't find any place to eat, though, but we still had a blast. Ended up eating at Denny's. Yeah, good old Denny's. So anyway, they have a dinner, so we had to find dinner somewhere else. Let's see what else. We want to say many thanks to the great Sensei Tak Kubota for donating his uniform to us the other day. Very unexpected. That was very nice of him. We asked him to put a uniform on hold. We always tell people not to bring their uniforms yet, unless they're really old and ready to pass away. Then we say, hey, good. Donate your uniform now before they pass away, because if they pass away, we're not going to get them. Their children are not going to give it to us. It's just how it is. And so if they're very elderly, we ask them to donate their uniform. If they're not too elderly, we just ask them to put it on hold, because we just don't have room here at the museum. We told that to many, many people, and I'm sorry it doesn't come through. But we have told them to everybody. If you know me and have heard many of these announcements or are familiar with any of this stuff, we just don't have room here at the museum. It's just not that big. So we just ask people to put it on hold until we can get a bigger place, and that way we can put it out and display it nicely. So we appreciate those who are very kind to us and try to help us out. We really appreciate that very much. Anyway, so I went there and asked him to put his uniform on hold, and he just took me right over here to the corner, and then he pulled right off the hanger. There was one of his oldest uniforms right there, just hanging there in a hanger in the corner. It's like it's hanging there. There's no label, no nothing. It's just like a ripped uniform hanging there in the corner. And he said, "This is my first uniform back in Japan, and I want you to have it for the museum. This is my donation." And he donated it right there on the spot. How cool is that? So many kudos for the great Sensei Tak Kubota. Beautiful man. Talented individual. But he says he's a movie star as well, does a lot of movies, but just a great martial arts. Just a beautiful man. Beautiful man. Tak Kubota. Troy Ransom, thank you for watching. Troy Ransom is watching us on Facebook. I appreciate that very much, Troy. Great guy. Troy was here the other day and helped me do a bunch of stuff. We got all our cameras working. So there you go, Troy. Look at right there. So look at, I'll show Troy. There you go. I don't know if I can turn that part. There you go. Look at that. All these cameras are working because of Troy. So thank you, Troy Ransom, for helping us with the camera. Sifu Douglas Wong is watching. Everybody, let's say hello to Sifu Douglas Wong, one of the pioneers of Kung Fu in America. I cannot say enough about Douglas Wong. Let me tell you real quickly. Joe Jose, thank you for watching. I appreciate that as well. So let me just 2 seconds about Sifu Douglas Wong. Just amazing man. This is years ago. I wrote for the magazines Inside Kung Fu and Black Belt. Wrote for them for a total of 20 years, but back then I wrote for them for a few years at the time. And then I just started. I just got my journalism degree, and I just got my graphic design degree, and I was working at the college as advertising director, and I had started in a magazine. I started my own magazine called Martial Art Magazine. Started that, ran that for about 4 years. Sifu Doug Wong was very, very much part of this. Thank you, sir. And then as soon as in 1988, I sold the magazine. It wasn't doing what I wanted, and someone made me an offer, and I said sold. And then so I wanted to focus on history, and everybody's probably heard this story before, but I'll say it real quick. I wanted to focus on history. That's what I really wanted to do. And the first person I got together with to have a meeting to discuss the museum was Sifu Douglas Wong. That's right, the man himself right there. And he was the guy who gave me great advice, everything about doing a museum. He thought it was a great idea, and I wanted his advice because he's the man. And not only did I get his advice, I got all his weapons and his lions and everything there to take it on as an exhibit, to take it on the road. So that's what I did. I go to Sifu Douglas Wong. I said, "Hey, can I? I'm going to go on the road and take the museum as an exhibit. Can I borrow that lion? Is that okay?" And he said, "Yeah, go ahead, sir. Please take it." I said, "Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, those weapons look pretty good. Can I borrow those weapons?" "Oh, yes, please take them." "Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, very kind." I said, That Chinese shield looks pretty good." So when it all was said and done, what did I have at an exhibit? 90% of Sifu Douglas Wong and Kiryogawa Wong stuff. So that was very kind of them. They are the architects of the museum. They're the people that helped us. Without them, there would be no way we could do this. So many, many, many thanks to Sifu Douglas Wong and Sifu Kiryogawa Wong. They've just been so kind to us. I cannot tell you enough of great things about them. They have been to every one of our grand openings, so thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Everybody, please say thank you to Douglas Wong. Just a great pioneer of the martial arts. Just beautiful, beautiful man. Anyway, let me get this